This is Friend Quest.
Okay, so 3 red chests.
Uh-oh.
So some of them might be good, some might be bad. Ooh, okay.
And don't adjust
That's
your...
a real good one.
Oh,
Real good one.
Oh, is that the... Oh, Guppy's head.
That is Guppy's head. It's one of the other Guppy items, and it's a real good one. Every room, it's a 1-room charge. Every room gives you like between 1 and 3 blue flies, which are just basically free damage.
Oh, nice.
And it's free damage that like you can stock up. If I were to find a whole mess of batteries, I could just have like 30 flies flying around me at once. It's pretty cool. Oh, and the enemy just blew open a wall. So there's a secret room there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and sorry, Jeff made a comment about it. I used a pill that made for like a couple minutes the screen gets all pixelated periodically. It's real annoying, but I mean it's fairly benign.
Right, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Well,
I'm getting sloppy, Jeff.
it's that retrovision.
Yeah.
It's messing with you.
It's making me play like I'm in the 80s.
But yeah. So yeah. Don't think it's like your connection.
Right.
You know, because I know like YouTube will like auto adjust your, if you have it set that way, it'll auto adjust your the resolution.
Sure.
So if you have if your connection is slowing down, it'll bump you down to like a smaller.
Oh, 2 more pills. I could use another retrovision if I wanted, or I can make myself larger, or neither because those are both awful.
Yeah, do neither. I vote that. I vote for that. Now there's different colored coins. Does that make any? Do they make any difference?
The normal ones are like a penny. They're a little copper coin.
Okay.
Then you can find nickels, which are sort of silverish, and those are 5 coins. And then you can find dimes, which are like bright white, and those are 10 coins.
Nice.
So, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. But nickels and dimes are pretty. They're not very common.
Okay.
You can also, it counts as like an actual like one of like the boss items or whatever. You can get a quarter, which gives you 25 coins, but it's not something that you'll get after killing an enemy. It'll be like on a pedestal, like a special power up.
Sure.
And then sometimes when you use the slot machines, sometimes it'll explode and you'll get $1. So like $1 will come out and it just brings you up to the max of 99 coins.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Neat.
So these white skulls only go away when you kill all the enemies in the room.
Oh.
I have 7 bombs, so I'm going to go ahead and blow these up. A card, 2 of hearts. I do have a heart now, but I'm good.
That needle thing is still on the board, but we don't have we don't have a really huge need for coins at this point.
No, the needle in the lower left corner, that is my trinket. That makes it so that periodically my shots will go through enemies.
Oh, no, I meant the blood donation thingy.
Oh yeah, I guess I could go back and get that.
I mean, but again, we don't have as much need for coins
at this point I'm not gonna use the coins that I have. Because there is gonna be a store on this floor, but I doubt there's gonna be anything that's at most I'm gonna spend 20 coins.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
And it's worth knowing that if you have beaten the final bosses to the point where there's levels after this one, the levels after this never have stores. They never have stores or item rooms. So
item rooms are just the ones in like the gold and bordered door.
Right. So if you have coins after this level, they're probably only going to be useful if you find a donation machine, like a slot machine.
Okay.
Now, so over here to the right and up of me is a little a rock with an X on it. Those are fairly rare, but when you find one, if you blow it up, it has items in it.
Oh.
They're hard to tell. Like, you have to know what you're looking for to see them.
Sure.
But the most common things they have in them are soul hearts and bombs. So they're almost always good.
Gotcha. Yeah, like the worst case scenario, you just get a bomb and get back what you used to explode it.
I mean, the worst case scenario is that it spawns a troll bomb, which then blows up and possibly hurts you. But, you got to take that chance. And also, you unlock something after you've blown up a certain number of those. And it's a real good item.
Oh.
So I don't want to fight the boss yet because then the run will be over. Let's find some cool stuff first. And it's doubtful, but if I were to find another Guppy item this run, I would transform into Guppy, which is real good.
What does Guppy do when you turn into him?
You get flight.
Uh-huh.
You
flying cats, obviously.
well, it's the ghost of Guppy,
Okay.
I guess. But so you get flight, which is a very, very huge advantage. Because
Sure.
a lot of things just don't hurt you anymore. You also there's a nickel. You also get every time you shoot every time you hit an enemy with a shot, you spawn a blue fly.
Oh.
So like if you have fast enough shots and you don't have the stupid anti-gravity thing that I have, you can basically just sit there and machine gun flies at enemies. It is amazing. And also the items that give you that turn you into Guppy are really good on their own. So it's there's a few transformations in this game, but Guppy is like always welcome.
Oh, maybe the other Guppy items in there?
No.
Darn.
This is an activated item that when I place a bomb, I can choose when to blow it up.
Oh.
It's kind of lame.
Yeah. I mean, it's neat, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if you have like a ton of bombs and that's how you want to defeat enemies or something.
So sometimes when you go into a store, which is what this was, instead of the store, you'll fight greed, which is another one of the 7 deadly sin enemies.
Yeah.
That's bad because number one, that means that there's no store on this floor.
Sure.
There won't be any more stores in this run because this is the last level. But also, when you kill greed, he usually either drops a whole bunch of coins or this item right here, which is really good. Oh. Now, 55, I guess, was the number I was aiming for.
Or maybe it's like a total gained over time or something.
I don't know, maybe. But anyway, this item is the Steamy Sale, which makes all stores be half off, which is useless to me.
What is that ball in the middle?
This is a trinket that I think periodically your shots bounce. I don't know. But the one I was using was useless anyway. Now, so I mentioned that the Steamy Sale reduces the cost of all the stores by half.
Uh-huh.
It's possible to get 2 of those in a given run. And when that happens, all items become free.
Oh.
It is also possible to make it so that whenever you buy an item in the store, it immediately gets restocked with another item, which means that if you get all 3 of those in a single run, you can just sit there in the store for as long as you want, getting every single item.
Oh, jeez.
Now, eventually, the item pools run out, and you start just getting lunch over and over. Lunch is an item that just gives you 1 heart container. So eventually, you'll run out of stuff. But it's crazy how you can break this game. So Justice is a card that just gives you a key, a bomb, a heart, and a coin.
Coin, yeah.
And those will be from the pool of keys, bombs, hearts, and coins. So sometimes it might be a troll bomb, sometimes it might be a soul heart, sometimes it might be a dime instead of a penny.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't. It's really good, regardless. I'm going to go through that cursed door because I have plenty of health and I'm not going to die against the boss. And another one of these.
Well.
Justice is one of those cards that's it's always welcome.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah. Just get a little bump of everything there.
Okay, so 3 red chests.
Spikies.
Now, stupid troll bomb. Now, Jeff, I actually can get out of here without taking damage from that door because I don't know why I didn't think of this because I knew there was a secret door there. Now, so there's a chest there in the middle of the spikes.
Yeah.
I have several ways to get this, and I'm going to ask you, Jeff, which one I should do. I can go over here and set a bomb, and it will knock the chest out of the spikes, hopefully. Okay. I can use the Hanged Man, which I have in the lower right corner there. That'll just make me fly for this room. And I might as well because when am I going to use it otherwise? Because the run is about to end. Or you can very carefully, you can sort of like slide yourself diagonally between the spikes. Which one should I do?
I guess just do the fly thing because you probably won't have a use for it otherwise.
So this is a hangman. When you use it, you become just a little head. Oh, great. Another troll bomb. I was hoping that I would get a guppy item.
Right,
because those come out of red chests sometimes, but alas.
Hey, look, we know that guy.
Yep. So I do have enough keys, so I'm gonna go into whatever this room is.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Ooh. Sometimes a two lock door is a dice room, which I mentioned earlier. Sometimes it's a room like this, which is just there are some chests. Sometimes it'll be a library, which is a fun room. A library has a few book items in it that you can get. But that was fine. I got a couple batteries, so I was able to get myself some.
Yeah, you got a lot of flies now.
Oh, shoot. There's another room I didn't go into.
Uh-oh. Ah!
Okay. All right, so that's all this floor. There might be a super secret room somewhere, but I'm not concerned.
Okay.
So you want to go see me fight Mom?
Yeah, let's do it.
So let me blow these up first.
Yeah.
Oh, lame. 2 enemies.
Gross.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
So Mom is represented as a grotesque, muscular leg.
Yeah, in high heel.
Yeah. So periodically, little eyes or blobs of flesh will show up from the doors, which you can shoot. Also, occasionally Mom will stomp on you. Overall, not a difficult fight as long as you know what to look for. If you don't know what to look for, this fight is very difficult. Also, there's usually an audio cue whenever she stomps. So if you have the audio turned up, keep an ear out for that. So there you go.
His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
So Isaac's mom came to kill him, and the Bible fell and killed her.
Uh-huh.
So that is the first ending of the game.
Sure.
There are like 20 endings to this game. I mean, to be fair, most of the endings are just like, oh, you found an item, and then it starts over.
Okay.
So most of the items are not actually endings, but many of them are. I want to say there's probably like 7 or 8 actual endings.
Gotcha.
Only one of which is the ending with a capital E.
The true ending.
The true ending, exactly. Yeah. So I unlocked the womb, which is the floor after the floor that I just beat.
Right.
So I can't do it for this run is over, but if I were to start over, I just unlocked a whole bunch of challenges. If I were to start over, I could continue going after fighting Mom.
Okay, what?
Yeah, the first time you beat the game, you unlock a whole bunch of little challenge runs.
Okay.
I also unlocked some more bosses. This is an item, and that's it. So,
cool.
So on this save file, so when I started the game, if I wanted to, I could have played these 3 challenges. What they usually do, the challenges usually start you off with either a specific set of items, but you don't get item rooms, or it's a normal run, but there's some sort of special challenge. Like Pitch Black, all the floors are really, really dark. Highbrow, I think, starts you off with a bunch of poop-related items, and then you don't get any actual item rooms. Then Head Trauma, I think... I don't recall what Head Trauma does. Starts off with some set of items. And then I just unlocked a bunch of other ones. This one is awful. It starts you at the end of the game and you go backwards, but it's real, real hard.
Oh,
this one, you are an invincible angel and you have a little dude that follows you around, and if the dude gets hit, you get hurt. That one's kind of interesting. This one is anytime you miss with a shot, you take damage. This one, you start off with a bunch of rainbow-themed items.
Mm-hmm.
Have a heart. I don't recall what this one is. This one, all the enemies move really, really fast. Like the game is running at like double speed, and you have a time limit to make it to the end of the game. And if you don't make it to the end of the game in that time limit, you start taking damage.
Yikes.
It's one of the hardest challenges.
Okay. That one just makes you really big?
No, this one, the levels are all real. Each level is like 10 times the size of a normal level.
Ooh.
Purist, I think you don't get items. I could be wrong. The Host, I think you have a bunch of parasite-related items. Waka Waka, you
you're a bear.
Which one is that? No,
who tells jokes.
It's a Pac-Man themed thing. I'm trying to remember which
okay.
Pac-Man themed thing it is though. Computer Savvy, you have a bunch of like technology-based items. Slow Roll, you're really slow. Into the Cards, the whole game is based around getting cards. Beans, you can't shoot with your regular tiers. Instead, you have like a fart attack.
Okay.
When life gives you lemons, similarly, you have a P attack.
I like that it trails off the thing there.
And then there's a whole bunch that still have to be unlocked.
Is that like a little Cthulhu guy up there?
This guy? I think he's a little...
Or no, maybe
question.
like
I think he's a skeleton.
Skeleton. There
is a Cthulhu transformation that you can get. If a few of the Devil Deal items, which the Pact, which I got in my run, I think was one of them. If you get 3 of those, you turn into Cthulhu.
Nice.
There is so much freaking content in this game. Like I said, I've put hundreds of hours into this game, and I've gotten 100%. Like, I'll go over to my main save file. So after you won... They call it 1,000,000%. After you 1,000,000% the game, they say, okay, now do it on the other 2 save files. And then if I were to do it on the middle save file, it would be a little like 2 halves of a picture where like the little skeleton guy's like running across. And then you have to get, once you get all 3, he's like running across all 3 and he's like, woo.
So they want you to 1,000,000%.
They do want you to 1,000,000% it
3 times.
3 times.
Oh my goodness.
Which is awful. But like on here, so I've died 604 times.
Okay.
I've gotten 526 items. It's like different items. I've killed Mom 99 times. 375 secrets, which is all of the secrets. My best streak was 6 runs in a row. Now this, keep in mind, this was after I had almost 1,000,000%ed the PC version. So I had quite a bit of practice and I still died 604 times and so on. But like, these are all the secrets. I'll just very quickly scroll through. All the secrets.
Oh my goodness.
All the secrets.
Oh my god.
All the secrets. I'm not back at the beginning yet.
Nope. You're like, you passed the halfway point.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a counter at the top. Yeah, so it's still going, still going. All of these. Many of which just take 1 run to unlock, some of which require multiple, some of which you can do multiple in the same run.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, because you got a good chunk of them during your first run.
Yeah, I got. Oh yeah, especially when beating the boss for the first time. Yeah. So on this other one, how many did I unlock? In 1 run, I unlocked 18.
18
so
secrets.
That's a lot. Now that peters out quite a bit.
Sure.
But
on your best streak is 1. Look at you.
Best streak is
0
1.
deaths.
Actually, let me show you something. So my best streak on this save file is 14.
Wow.
The only and I've never died yet. The reason being, so I had an issue with my Switch for a while after the like big update that when they introduced the online play, like online thing. I had this weird issue with my Switch where whenever I put it into sleep mode, there was a good chance that it would crash on me. And I was playing this it only happened while I was at work. I was playing this while I was at work on breaks and such. And I was playing this and I had a run where like I was about to die and I paused it because I had to go get back to work. And when I came back, the game had crashed and I saw, it didn't register me dying because I was like mid-death when it happened. And I could sort of play the last part of that run over and I was like, I wonder if I can abuse this. So for a little while, I would play a run. If it was going badly, I would just put my Switch in sleep mode, turn it back on, and it would crash, and I could do it over again.
Oh, geez.
So I kind of cheated a little bit. I have not gone back to play this since that issue was resolved.
Right.
But yeah, so that was the first run of The Binding of Isaac.
Okay.
I think I would like to do some more of these in the future. I think that's probably all I'll do for today.
Sure.
But yeah, if I were to do it again, it would be longer because there are now more levels to play.
Yeah, cool.
And the more you play it, the more stuff you unlock, the harder the game gets.
Sure.
So... Great game.
Yeah, you got to go further and further and further each time.
Yes.
So like, the items that you get become more and more important.
Yeah, and some of the items are bad. You unlock more pills as you go through the game. A lot of the pills you unlock are bad, and they just get introduced into the pool. So your odds of getting a good item go up, but your odds of getting a bad item go up too.
Oh.
So, and also like right now, there's only so many items in the devil pool, for example. There's like, I don't know, 15 items or something that it's pulling from. So I have a pretty good idea of what items I'm going to get. If I unlocked a whole bunch of stuff, there will be less items. So there's less chance of getting a guppy item, for example. Less chance of getting something really good.
Yeah.
So overall, and also some of the times when you beat the game just gets harder. The boss after Mom, after you beat it a certain number of times, you unlock a thing called Everything is Terrible, where after that point, the game is just harder. Like enemies have a higher chance of spawning as a more powerful enemy. Bosses have a higher chance of spawning as a more powerful boss.
Yeah, I think you've told me about
You have
this.
a higher chance of getting a greed room instead of the store. So the game explicitly gets harder the more you play it. And that's awesome because you, the player, get better the more you play it too.
Sure.
So yeah.
All right, cool.
Thanks for joining me for this run of Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for more in the future.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for coming. All right, bye, everybody.